So yeah, well, this is basically it. So it comes partly assembled because we can't put the magnets in the bottom of the box because they're quite strong and they stick to things. But yeah, it's got the little camera screw in there, and there's your base and the ball head, as you see there. And it also comes with your GoPro type mount and a phone clamp.
Yeah.
So it all comes in there as part of the deal. And yeah, we've also got deals on the website too, where if you want to buy a couple of them or more, like I think 2 or 5, you can buy a batch of them as well. So yeah.
So this is your baby.
Nice segue into this. Yeah, so 2006, I originally had this magnetic dodgy mount thing I made just for mounting. Back then we had lipstick cameras and handy cams.
Yeah.
There was no GoPros or anything like that. So with this little magnetic mount, and then after a while of procrastinating, I decided to actually turn it into a product and came up with the 3-footed monster. And it's not a sort of gimmicky plastic mount like a lot of them are.
This is decent. As someone who's used a lot of action cam and phone mounts.
Well, the other thing is, like, you and I have been around a lot of CNC machining and engineering and stuff like that. So it's actually a properly CAD designed base. It's 6061 T6 aluminium, so it's quite strong. The magnets are like neodymium.
And this
magnets.
is different to a lot of mounts that it is magnetic.
It's magnetic, but also there are other magnetic mounts. So I'm not like, you know, the pioneer of anything like that, but it's the main thing is that the magnets move around, so you can mount it on weird, crazy angles.
You can mount it anywhere, this thing.
So it's like literally that, and then you can just like adjust it. Well, actually, I'll put it on a wall that I can reach. But yeah, it's basically the main thing I did with this was a lot of people are mounting them on cars, but I never specifically did it for that. It was more just for mounting odd places, and not even for GoPros. You can put lights on it, phones. Yeah, I had a guy put a dial indicator on one the other day.
Okay.
Magic Arms, a microphone mount. Someone was doing a voiceover. They mounted a microphone off it. But yeah, the main thing is it's like literally sets up that quickly.
Yeah, done.
So like say if I'm doing this bike here and I want a time lapse shot over the top, that's it. I'm just trying to remember.
And it has a really nice ball head on it.
Yeah, I mean, anyone who's into full driving and watches a lot of YouTube, Ronnie Dahl, he's got a massive YouTube channel, and they were doing like Line-X in the back of his ute the other day.
Oh yeah.
And he had a 3-footed monster literally above, looking down on it, doing a time-lapse shot. So, but the other thing is too, is like doing a job for a big solar company where they were lifting solar panels onto the roof of a building, and we put this on the crane. On the crane head, so I was like lifting up with it and stuff like that. So it's fairly versatile, but the main thing is like I really wanted to emphasize the build quality of it, because I want this to be something that somebody like doesn't use twice and throws in the bin. This is something you have in your toolkit, like all your camera gear for like 10 years, and it's still going to work. It's just your normal camera thread, and you know, so it's not specifically a GoPro mount as people say, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Now the cool thing is I've got people using them in the gym and stuff like that, because most gym equipment's made out of steel. Comes with a phone clamp. So like, I mean, you can either be your typical sort of gym poser and film yourself doing everything, but then again,
selfies, you can do that.
But well, no, the other thing is a good mate of mine here in Adelaide, he used it in the gym. He goes, oh, I wanted to use it to film myself doing deadlifts.
For his technique and that.
He goes, you know, because anyone who does deadlifts knows you can either do it right or wrong. There's no in-betweens. And he goes, I filmed it with that so that I could actually watch my form. But
yeah, I've been using it like inside CNC machines, under cars when I'm filming.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, doing time-lapse stuff. It's fantastic.
Yeah, and that's the one big thing that's been interesting. Like even Ben from Extreme Creations, he was probably the first one to use one on a CNC machine, and he goes, I just left it in there the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just meant to be versatile and for whatever you want to put on it. It doesn't necessarily have to be a phone. Like a mate from Channel 9 was doing a live cross for the Today Show one morning, and he had it, rather than setting up a big light stand and stuff like that, he put a little light on it and went and stuck it on a street sign.
Yeah.
You know, because they're all just powder coated steel. So, and that's the thing.
That's where I found it so good. You don't even have to think about it. You just get 15 seconds, you're like, oh, I'll mount it there.
Yeah, yeah, and it's just even, and it's nice now. I'm getting people sending footage back to me, going, "Oh, hey, check this out! I did that." You know, like, a mate who we both know, Drag Challenge guy. He drives a big earth moving truck, and Phil, and he's got one in the earth moving truck with his phone in it, just sitting there, so that he can monitor if people are trying to call him, but he's just got it there playing tunes while he's driving the truck. So yeah, just multiple use and stuff like that. So yes, and I'll plug here, if anyone wants one, use the discount code FULLBOOST and you will get a discount. You just go to threefootedmonster.com.